Web Wars. The type, font, and coloring might be a bit misleading. This game has nothing to do with Spider-Man. There's no web slinging. It's very different. Let me read you the story from the instruction manual. Enter a galaxy of the future filled with adventure and danger. A galaxy unlike any you have imagined before. You become the Hawk King, a creature capable of incredible speed and power, as you attempt to capture the amazing creatures that inhabit the speeding web of fantasy. All 20 creatures are protected by guardians and the dreaded cosmic dragon. No one has ever captured the elusive 20th creature. Will you? Well, I'll tell you, you'll want to try, because this is one of the best games on the Vectrex. The constantly moving grid, the web of fantasy, the style of this game fits the Vectrex and vector-based graphics perfectly because it's so smooth. And the gameplay kicks ass too. No doubt many of you will be reminded of Temptest or Gyruss. Web Wars is right up there, but it's such an obscure game. No longer. Spread the word. The web of fantasy, the Hawk King, the cosmic dragon. Web Wars is ill. Enter the trophy room. It's hard not to think about the whole PlayStation 3 trophies thing. The difference is these trophies don't stick with you. You have to earn them each time you play the game. I think this is pretty clever. It shows you the creatures that you capture in the web of fantasy. What makes Web Wars good is the gameplay. It's very straightforward, but incredibly well done. You can fly around the web of fantasy with your Hawk King in sort of a three-dimensional style. You're moving left to right, but you can also go forward to dodge the enemy drones, and also later on to capture the creatures. If you hang around too long, the cosmic dragon will come out and start shooting at you. After you've captured the creature in each level, you then can go through the portal to the trophy room. It's really slick and such a cool style on the Vectrex. The Hawk King is easy to control. This does not have analog controls, so it does work with that Sega Genesis modified Vectrex controller I previously reviewed. Be careful after about the 6th or 7th creature though, because you have to hit them dead on with your capture rod. And if you're hanging out at the very bottom of the screen, you almost always miss, so you have to move forward to capture the faster ones. One button fires, the other activates your capture rod. Not a net, it's a rod. You impale your creatures on the capture rod and then grill them later, like a shish kebab. Put some peppers and tomatoes on there. They're good, they taste like Space Invaders. The game is harder than it looks, and if you think it looks cool on screen here, it's even more impressive in person. I think it's the most visually impressive Vectrex game, and right up there with Scramble and Solar Quest in terms of gameplay. It's not one of the cheapest Vectrex games out there. You definitely want the overlay. Not that it does anything, but it just looks cool. I mean, the overlays are half the fun with the Vectrex. I should also note that when you capture one of the creatures, you have to make it to the portal to get to the next level. If you're destroyed after you capture a creature, you have to capture that creature again. Obviously, the creature gets destroyed along with you. The best part about losing a game of Web Wars is that you get to start it again. Terrific video game on the Vectrex. Check out my awesome collection of trophies, including that one that looks like a bug wearing a top hat. I don't know what that is. It's kind of cool though.